Welcome to Provisionally Approved, the Bogan Bachelor episode where we talk all things Bogan Bachelor, a new comedy mockumentary starring Jason Deane as Dazza, Chris Jackson, who is the director, Melissa Barlas, who plays Liz, as well as producers for the show, and Tony Kotsopoulos, who plays Yanni. So thank you all for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. So, Chris, tell me about Bogan Bachelor.
Bogan Bachelor is comedy mockumentary that's the send-up of Farmer Wants a Wife, Bachelor, and a host of other shows along the way. So, totally done at Aussie style, and who better than to play a Bogan Bachelor than this real-life Bogan right here?
Gorgeous specimen.
He is. He's dressed in his Bogan Bachelor, costume as well. Even his hair.
Crumping. He's crumping.
So, tell me, because you have a publishing company, you also have your own business. Why did you decide to just get into films and television?
Film has been a passion of mine for some time. It has taken me a while to step into that arena because I wanted to get my publishing business established with books, ebooks, audiobooks, virtual reality first. And when I did all that, it was time to take on the next challenge, the next step of my business, to make my business, publishing business, all in all.
Nice. So you actually direct Jason, who plays Dazza in the comedy mockumentary. So tell me, what is it like playing Dazza?
Oh, playing Dazza is just like playing myself, really. It's just an extension of myself. Pretty much a Bogan myself, so
you didn't
it was
really
a pretty easy transition.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you next, getting into the character and...
Getting into character is quite easy, yeah.
So what do you like about playing Dazza?
Just I love playing the Bogan style. I love Bogans. I reckon they're, cool Australians myself. I reckon they're just laid back people, they just do what they want to do and they don't really care about what anyone else thinks.
Yeah, awesome. So, Melissa, you actually do double duties. Yes. You are a producer and you play Liz.
Yes.
So tell me about, doing those double duties and playing your character.
Well, my character is very mean. You'll soon find out once you start watching the show. But it's an interesting transition between the two. There's obviously a business end of the spectrum with producing, as well as a creative end with doing Liz. So, it's all about time management and balancing.
What's interesting about does it get distracted?
He does get distracted very, very easy.
Yeah. So what's interesting, I find interesting about you, Melissa, is you're also a lawyer outside, or in law.
And
you're balancing producing and acting and law. How does that work?
You get used to it over time. I think time management and staying as organised as possible helps. It's good. It keeps me busy. It's and I do it because I enjoy it, and awesome. I wouldn't be a part of this show if I didn't really enjoy it and love the people that I work with.
That is fantastic. Now, can we just agree that does Tony play the resident bad guy, Yanni?
Yeah,
yes.
He thinks he's bad anyway.
It's all lies.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about, give us a little insight into your character?
Okay, I guess Yanni's your stereotypical angry Greek, and
you are you a stereotypical angry Greek, or?
Look, generally maybe about 50% outside of the cameras, but I had to turn it on to 100% for the cameras, which was easy to do. It was quite fun. Yeah.
Nice. So before we go into a little sneak peek of Bogan Bachelor, can you all give me a little, I guess, on-set secrets, like those things that, people hear as talk and stuff? Like Chris, or if you got any on-set secrets, or Dazza has?
Oh, I've got a couple, but it's a bit rude.
Go on.
A bit rude.
That's what makes it good.
Fun stories.
That's what makes it good.
I've done a sex scene with Shazza and yeah.
That was the best.
That was Interesting, I should say. Interesting.
Interesting?
Yes. You'll see it, and if you don't get a laugh out of that, I'll give up.
Just, throw the towel in.
Yeah.
It was amusing
That's quite
being on
amusing.
the outside of the room they were filming on and having to be quiet and just listening
And it was
to them
even,
in action. It was like hard to just keep my laughs in.
it was even better being inside the room, seeing it all unfold. It was absolutely hilarious.
Is it uncomfortable?
So, no.
No,
You.
no, not really. I mean, Shazza, she's a great actor. She's,
Well, Shazza's not her actual.
yeah. I should say Jess.
Jess.
Sorry, Jess. Jess is a fantastic actor. And we've got a good chemistry. So yeah, it's really easy to play opposite her.
Chemistry is important. I do want to talk about the casting process a little bit, but we can actually check out the little promo that you actually pulled together, and tell me about this promo first before we watch it, because it stars you, Jason, because you're the lead character.
Yeah, I am. Yes, definitely. The promo is basically just to give you a little bit of insight into the show, just give you some direction on where Dazza's heading, I suppose.
Nice, interesting.
It could be good, could be bad.
It's got a great voiceover, that's for sure. So,
Definitely.
yes, definitely. Let's check out the promo for Bogan Bachelor, starring
Bogan
Jason Deane.
Bachelor is coming very soon.
Hey, going? I'm Dazza. I want a girl who's pretty, who'll clean me house, cook me food, buy me beer, and won't have kids, 'cause I hate kids.
Excuse me, would you like to be on The Bachelor?
Oh, God, no.
Hi, have you seen The Bachelor? This is our new guy, Daz. Oh, excuse me, would you like to be on The Bachelor with Daz?
Don't touch the merchandise.
So that was the promo for Bogan Bachelor. Definitely get onto the show. Now, Chris, tell me about the casting process, because you were there and you obviously cast all these talented people.
Yeah. Well, initially we had castings back last year, and we went through a long process on Star Now, but yeah, we found a great bunch of guys and gals and the right people for each character.
Well, you did. And what about, was it difficult to, cast, I guess, Yanni or cast Dazza or even Liz? Did you, find
Well,
some...
it was most difficult in casting Dazza, because it really came down to a choice between two people, but obviously Jason was perfect for the role.
Nice, interesting. Now, so Bogan Bachelor is a comedy mockumentary, and it's kind of a web series.
Yes.
Now, it's shorter than most, it's 10 minutes per episode, I believe, and it's different to television. Tell me why go the web,
YouTube has a good medium if you can tap into it correctly. So the idea is to upload it to one of our YouTube channels bit by bit, so it gives people, the audience, enough of a taste to want more.
Well, this is a web series. PA is on the internet, and I know it's becoming even more popular, but Tony, you actually studying marketing.
I do,
so
yes.
how would you market Bogan Bachelor as a web series, though?
Well,
'Cause it's
definitely. Look,
difficult.
I would, and I'll be having a chat to Chris about this too. But he's on the right track. Pushing it on YouTube. It's got a really good reach, and we're gonna have to tap into some other channels and spread it there too. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all sorts of stuff like that. But I think we can combine them all and really get the word out there.
So can we? Because it's an interesting, I guess, lineup. Because Melissa does law, and you actually study marketing. How did you get involved in the whole acting and in Bogan Bachelor?
Okay, my acting journey started when I was 9 years old, and I was on a 3-part mini-series for Channel 2. So I guess I've always had that acting flame burning. And with Bogan Bachelor, my friend of mine got involved and organised an audition for me, So I come to that audition all fired up and gave you my best yarny that I could.
Yeah, it was fun that day.
It was, wasn't it? And it obviously worked because I'm sitting here talking to you.
Well, Yanni's very Greek.
He is.
Did you decide, like, you're just going to make him Greek and make him
Well, yeah, as ethnic as possible, you know.
throw in some Greek words?
Within the boundaries, yeah, but I'm not sure if they're going to get beeped out or not, but we'll see how we go.
So there is, if you go to the Bogan Bachelor Facebook page, there is a photo, I believe, of the cast and crew at the St Kilda Film Festival, and I do want to talk about, are you interested in taking this down the film route to Chris and even Melissa as a producer, like Webfest, Miami Webfest?
Oh yeah, down the track I'd definitely be keen to start putting it into different film festivals around Australia and of course overseas, so it gets a lot more exposure. So it creates a bit of a demand for another season.
So we actually do have a little photo of yous at all of you at the St Kilda Film Festival, and that is quite a fun photo.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, I wasn't there.
No, Dazza wasn't there.
I was
Yeah, Dazza,
running
no.
late because I was at the
Sadly.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
pub. Yeah, and I'm
you
like,
know.
we should go. Oh, we'll just get another one. Yeah, we should go. No, we'll just get another one.
Typical Daz.
And then we're like,
Typical
shit, we
Daz.
should go.
Do you really think, Dazza, the film festivals you're seeing, I mean, in your flannel and your...
Oh,
He would look good on the
I'll
red
tell you what,
carpet.
I reckon I would have blinded a few people with these white legs, I know that.
Like I said, he's an absolutely gorgeous specimen, this guy.
Well, he is
Yeah.
an eligible
Centre of
bachelor.
attention if you were there, for sure.
Yeah, only in the dark.
Only, yeah.
Back in the 1500s, they would have loved you because white was like sexy.
Yeah.
So,
true.
give me a sneak peek into...
Exactly.
Give me a sneak peek into Bogan Bachelor. What's going to happen? What's ahead in the season? Is it going to be like a second season producer, Bogan Bachelorette?
Ooh, do I say? Do I not say?
dangle a carrot.
Yeah, I'll dangle a
Tease 'em.
carrot on that one. Yeah, potentially.
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 So, can we
Okay.
get a little insight, or is it just all top secret and you just got to watch
Top
and keep
secret.
it?
You're going to have to watch to see
Yeah.
how it plays out because, you know, you can't give away too much.
Yeah.
But tell you how it...
Yeah,
It changes a lot towards the end of the series.
Yes.
it's quite interesting. Now, where can we go to watch it though? I mean, you've got a Facebook page, facebook.com/Bogan Bachelor, but when it comes to watching the show, is it like you got your own website or YouTube page?
It'll mostly be on Facebook, YouTube. All those links will be up live on our Facebook page.
Now, can I talk about, Jason, you said something interesting before. You mentioned you kind of started behind the scenes before you veered into acting, and I know you have an interesting story of how you got into acting. I know you said you just decided, not just decided, but you wanted to do it. Can we talk about how you've transitioned from behind the scenes to in front?
Yeah, well, basically, all my life had an interest in film and stuff, and I've always been the cameraman and never been on film, always the dude with the camera, you know, so... yeah, about 3 years ago, I decided I needed some therapy, so I thought I'd start acting, because acting is the best therapy I've ever had in my entire life. Yeah, it's great to express myself and all that. And so basically, I just wanted to do something different, do something for myself. Just got on Star Now and just started doing small roles, and then just things started picking up, and yeah, ended up getting some nice roles now, and yeah, and got a really, really nice one doing Bogan Bachelor.
Yeah, there's a nice one of me not even arresting you because I play a police officer.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, arresting Dazza, which is...
You can arrest me anytime.
Oh.
That's quite, I don't know, that made me uncomfortable a little. Because there's no handcuffs in my outfit,
No
my
handcuffs,
uniform.
so yeah, well, yeah.
There's pepper
Now you're
spray
gonna
and
No,
there's...
no, you're
That wasn't even pep spray.
Like, no, it wasn't actually, I didn't know that.
But it still hurt you in the eyes though.
But it was a very realistic
fly spray.
cop uniform, and I actually went with your speaking about my audition process. I actually went for a different character, and that was when Justin was there as well, co-creator of Bogan Bachelor, and that was quite improv actually.
Yeah.
Is what the audition process was. It was go in there and just, you know,
Something
Just
on the
bounce
spot.
off each other and see what happens.
is that how the whole audition went? Because or was that just like that certain character?
I do think that doing the whole improv it can bring out the best in a person. You get to see how a person, you know, can interact, their talents, their strengths, you know, rather than following a script.
Yeah.
So is that how you just auditioned every single? That's how you auditioned every single character? Because I know when I went
Yeah.
in, Jason actually did a really good job at. You know, you were there to help, I guess, feed the actors
Yeah,
doing their improv.
definitely.
So
And it helped me a lot too by bouncing off all these different auditions, you know, and it helped me a lot doing that too, you know.
well, it was actually really, I think, I guess, insightful or great audition because for all the people audition, it's just go on the spot and just say whatever you can think of, really, which was quite. I actually remember that audition. It was quite funny. We were auditioning for a alien salesperson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try and sell the aliens who need support or food in Mars.
A starving
Tinfoil
aliens
hat.
on Mars.
Yeah, tinfoil hat, starving
This gives
aliens.
you an insight on how wacky
Down
the show
Yarny's
can
lane,
get.
marketing.
Marketing, that's
Yeah.
right. That
Yeah.
is John Yanni's lane.
Yeah.
Oh, now, can you tell me, because I just did want to touch earlier on going from, you mentioned that you did a lot of sound and that was your thing.
I've done a little bit, yeah. I've sort of, not for a long time, but I really like sound. Yeah, it's good because getting good sound on a film is key. It definitely makes a lot of difference.
I'm losing the earpiece. It does. And now, excuse me a minute. Tell me, what's going to happen for the second season? Is there going to be? I want to know about that second season.
About the second season.
Yeah. Like, because it's a really good first season. Like, the script is really funny and fantastic. And if we had WD here, I'd love to chat about the process of
I'll
writing
tell you,
the script because it's
there's
comedy.
a master there too.
Yeah.
He's
Shout out to Pat.
Yeah, he's
Pat? Oh,
brilliant.
Pat, not WD? Is
And
that
talking about the sound as well, which Mark Robert Walters does our sound, and he is a master at sound. So if you ever need someone to do sound, get him on board.
Shout out to Mark as well.
Yeah. And
I
WD.
am losing my ear.
That's
Anyway,
not good.
no.
Your ear.
I've got
well,
some
you know.
sticky tape.
That's the Dazza thing to do.
It fixes everything.
Chewing gum or something.
Like cable ties and gaffer tape, you just can't go past it.
That's true. Gaffer at all, you know. That's actually the wrong thing to do. Would Yanni do
I'll
Windex?
put Windex on it. It'll just appear again. It'll be perfect.
What about
Windex fix everything.
the script process of it? Because I do want to actually chat a little bit about that because it is a comedy mockumentary, and I do actually want to know, were you worried about the stereotyping? Because obviously Dazza is a very stereotyped character, so are you worried about maybe that the audience feeling that way?
Not at all.
No?
No.
No?
I think there's a market out there for it. You
Yeah.
know, there's comedic stereotyping. That seems to be the thing at the moment. You've got house-os, you've got Here Come the Habibs.
Yeah.
You've
I was gonna mention
got
that.
black comedy, which is so funny. It's just everywhere at the moment. So I think there's definitely a strong
I was
market
actually
for it.
going to mention there is a strong, you've come in at the right time because Ben Nicholas did quite, not the same, but quite similar, Football Wants Wife.
Yeah.
And with the whole reality shows, there is a market for, I guess, making a comedy about a reality show.
Yeah, absolutely.
And would you consider even Bogan Bachelor being like a comedy, like sitcom, even, or even in front of a live audience? Yeah.
Episode.
Because it is 10 minutes and it is a web series, but would you consider changing that?
Definitely at some point. Yeah.
It can be done easily, yeah, definitely. There's enough content and that around that kind of style that you, yeah, definitely can do it. And there's so many avenues. It's just,
It's a lot. And I'm having a moment here. Let me tell me a little bit about locations and because some of them are pretty interesting, and the way that the way. Sorry, tell me about the whole process of filming.
Locations.
Yeah, the Sorry, I'm just in the world. Yeah, the
okay.
locations, finding the locations, because you're low budget, and that could be difficult in regards. And when we filmed last week, you had an audience, a bit of an audience.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, the kids next door.
That's right.
They wanted to be part of it.
They sure did.
We could have put them in there as your illegitimate kids.
I hate kids, mate.
Funny, can I
kids.
just mention,
No.
Dazza hates kids, but Dazza has.
But it's Daz, so anything that's happened could have had.
Can you see what the
He
head's
likes them
doing?
till they turn 18
The
and
head's
then he
going,
loses the
nah.
payments. Then he hates them.
I mean, the filming process can be high stress at times. It's just the nature of the work, but it just helps. A lot of the actors and crew that we have are so supportive on this project and so committed. It just makes life a lot more easier.
Best
And
cast and crew, have to
And
admit.
I find if you actually put in just a little bit more effort and work to try and make everyone else's life easier, and cast's life easier, in return you get a lot of respect from them, and they just become so committed to the project.
Like,
And
I
they've all
mean,
been so good.
we've only known each other for 8 weeks, not even, or something, and it's like we're a family.
Yeah.
So it's really close. Like we
Really good
go out and do
dynamics.
stuff together. We all get along. We went out the other night and it was like we sat there for 4 hours just talking.
Yeah,
The dynamics are really good.
I've seen that actually. I've seen. I have actually seen how close you are, because, as you mentioned, you do go out. It'll be like bittersweet when.
Yeah, it's going to be sad. I'm feeling sad already that I know that it's only getting close to the end. Yeah, it's.
We are getting close to the end here, though, as
Yeah.
well, because we've had a great chat, and I know we have a couple of photos of you all, and getting together, just having a good time. Half the cast. So
Yeah,
it's.
bits and pieces.
We're
of
there,
everyone.
we're together
Yeah.
in parts and pieces, like sometimes it's this bunch and then it's that.
You're still
Yeah.
a big family,
We
though.
are still an
Oh,
extended
yeah.
family.
Yeah, I mean the networking and all that. So, just is really good between all of us. We all help each other. We see stuff and that. We say, "Oh, you're interested in this?" They throw it up on their pages and stuff, and so we all help each other. Get acting jobs and stay in the industry, and yeah. So
Well, I did notice when I was there, I did notice how close you were, but I would love to thank you all for joining us. I would love to thank you all for joining us and sitting here and telling me all about Bogan Bachelor and getting into it. And thank you to Chris. You are I believe, the director, co-creator. You are like the head honcho at everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And
Thank you.
Dazza
this
as
is what
well,
pays
Jason.
all the money.
does it. Yeah. That's obviously why you love Chris so
And
much.
Yanni comes and takes it all.
He has to be kept in loss of VB.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Well,
Sure you
thank you
satisfied
to Melissa Barlas, who plays Liz, and a round of applause, and to Tony, you play Yanni.
Yes.
So thank you all for joining us, and
having us.
we're
you
just
for
going to
having
go to a little clip, more of a sneak peek of Bogan Bachelor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.